warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anusta Acharya. The top stories first. COVID-19 control regulations undergo change starting Monday. Schools to reopen from February 13. Nepal local elections on May 13, 2022. The ruling alliance delays the election by amending the election laws. Government informs 1,002 new cases of coronavirus. The virus claimed 13 more lives yesterday. Europe faces most dangerous movement over Russia-Ukraine tensions. Danger level at its highest since the COVID war. Senegal team shown heroes welcome after win. Senegal's president congratulated the national team for reaching the summit of Africa. And now the news in detail. The district administration authorities of Kathmandu, Lalitpur and Bhaktapur have decided to incorporate changes in the ongoing modality of regularity measures to check COVID-19 spread beginning today. Firstly, the odd-even rule for private vehicles and taxis in Kathmandu Valley has been lifted as of yesterday. The limitation was lifted following a meeting of the valley's 3 chief district officers on Sunday. Due to the increasing number of COVID-19 cases in the valley, the COVID-19 Crisis Management Coordination Center implemented the odd-even rule for all vehicles in the Kathmandu Valley on January 22. However, the 3 DAOS rescinded the rule for public transportation on January 29 in response to widespread criticism that public transportation rationing did not help to control the spread of COVID-19 but instead became a hotspot for the virus propagation. The government of Nepal has decided to hold local elections on May 13, 2022. A cabinet meeting on Monday made the decision. Earlier, the ruling alliance had made efforts to delay the election by amending the election laws. However, the government had given to the protest from the press, opposition parties and civil society organizations. Even some leaders of Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba's Nepali Congress had also opposed the plan. The Election Commission had suggested dates of April 27 and May 5 for the polls. As the government delayed the announcement, the Commission had suggested the new date of May 18. However, the government announced a date that is 5 days earlier than the recommended date. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 1,002 new cases of coronavirus across the country. Following the latest round of tests, the total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 967,427, while the number of active cases has increased to 40,111. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, altogether 915,489 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 11,613 after the virus claimed 13 more lives yesterday. Nepal is currently among top 51 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 78.33 million confirmed cases, followed by India with over 42.33 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 397.96 million people across the world and claimed over 5.76 million lives. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Europe is going through its most dangerous moment since the Cold War amid fears of a Russian invasion of Ukraine, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell said. We are living, to my understanding, the most dangerous moment of security in Europe after the end of the Cold War, Borrell told reporters on Monday. His comments came as French President Emmanuel Macron told Russian President Vladimir Putin that he aimed to avoid war and build trust during a visit to Moscow. The trip makes Macron the first top Western leader to visit Moscow since Russia began massing troops on the border with Ukraine. Macron, who is expected to seek re-election in April, has positioned himself as a potential mediator on Ukraine, with Paris voicing skepticism about prediction by Washington and other Western capitals that a Russian assault is imminent. Macron told the Russian president he was seeking a useful response that, of course, allows us to avoid war and to build bricks of trust, stability, visibility. Putin, for his part, said Russia and France shared a common concern about what is happening in the security sphere in Europe. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Senegal's football team have been given a hero's welcome upon their return home after winning the Africa Cup of Nations for the first time. Tens of thousands of ecstatic revelers celebrated the players' return to Dakar, sitting on the top of the car and dancing in the capital street. President Macky Sall was among those greeting the team at the airport. When coach Elio Kes raised the trophy cup from the roof of the team's victory bus, crowds cheered in delight. It's a street party. I don't think Senegal has ever been anything like it. The BBC's Emmanuel Singhi Nakosi said players were transported inside and on top of the coach along a packed parade route in the center of Dakar. One of those among the crowds was 17-year-old student Dai Bei, who described it as an unforgettable moment that will last forever. We deserved it. We have been waiting for 60 years, she told AFP news agency while wearing the Senegalese flag in the air. The celebrations began straight after the final whistle on Sunday night, seconds after Liverpool's Sadio Mane sealed the historic victory over Egypt on penalties. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. COVID-19 control regulations undergo change starting Monday. Schools to reopen from February 13. Nepal local elections on May 13, 2022. The ruling alliance delays the election by amending the election laws. Government confirms 1,002 new cases of coronavirus. Virus claimed 13 more lives yesterday. Europe faces most dangerous limit over Russia-Ukraine tensions. Danger level at its highest since the Cold War. Senegal team thrown heroes welcome after win. Senegal's president congratulated the national team for reaching the summit of Africa. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.